Everyone, it's Danielle Melanson here. So this is the beginning of your challenge group. And whether this is the first time you're in one of our challenge groups or it's your second or third time, because they're so great and the support is so key to success, that you'll find that some people will join multiple challenge groups once they're finished their initial program. So whether you're a new to our challenge groups or you are a veteran to our challenge groups, welcome. And I'm making this small video to tell you what we expect from you, because a lot of people who haven't been through our groups are still kind of wondering what this whole Beachbody Challenge Group thing is. Now, challenge groups isn't just something that I've made up. This is designed through Beachbody. So everybody does their challenge groups differently. I do mine with daily posts. So you'll either hear from me or my husband, Mick. And what we do is we check in and pin at the top of the group a daily post. Now, if you are checking from your smartphone, that daily post won't show up in the feed. You'll have to go to post pinned to see that if you're checking from your smartphone. So make sure you check every day. Usually we try to make sure it's before 10 a.m. our time, which is Atlantic Standard Time, unless we're traveling sometimes, which is often west, either California or Las Vegas or something. And oftentimes we're really behind the Eastern time. But we like to make sure that it's at least before 10 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. That would be 9 Eastern Standard Time, which is for most people. So yes, so please check that as soon as as soon as we post, whether it's first thing in the morning or when you get to work or on your lunch break or whenever you get a chance, of course. So what we want daily is, what workout have you done today? Tell us which workout you did in your program, whether it's T25 cardio or whether it's Turbo Fire 30 or whether it's Body Beast leg workout or Les Mills Pump Revolution, whatever it is that you are doing, whatever wonderful program you have chosen and we've helped you choose for yourself as the best program for you. We just want to know what that is. Secondly, we're going to ask for you to rate your food journal on a scale of 1 through 5, 5 being excellent. Now, what does that mean? Because I get a lot of people who are rating their food journals at 4.5 and 5, and then come weigh-in day, they see no results. So there is no way, if you are at a 4.5 or a 5 every day, that you aren't going to lose weight. I'll tell you what a 5 out of 5 is for a food journal. So when we start this, we will talk a little bit more in depth about clean eating and what that means. But just to really get you started off, last week as your prep week in your challenge group, I did post a clean eating guide, which I do expect you to print off and really, start working on some major changes to clean eating. So clean eating is, get rid of anything processed, white everything, packaged foods, things with sugars that are more than 10 grams per serving, double digits, try to stay out of the double digits unless it is fruits, which are natural sugars. Now, what's the difference between the sugar in a fruit and a natural sugar on the back of a package? Okay, I'll tell you what it is. In a fruit, there's fiber. So that sugar molecule is coated in fiber. So it has to break through that fiber for your body to naturally burn those natural sugars that are grown on Earth and are created, okay, by Earth and not in a chemical factory somewhere. And because they have to break through the fiber, they are slowly burnt and there's no spikes and crashes, okay? So it's not going to spike the insulin, okay? So that's why it's okay to have double digits in fruits and stuff like that, okay, for sugars. So you want to eat clean. You want to eat whole foods that don't come from a package. Okay, you want to eat good proteins, eggs, chicken, fish, Greek yogurts. You want to eat whole grains, okay? Ezekiel bread. I have an excellent recipe for spelt bread, almond spelt bread. Okay, get rid of those breads the Ezekiel bread has to be kept in the freezer because there's no chemicals in it. Okay, so even the best, your best Dempsters out there, I mean, you don't have to change all this overnight. You don't. Okay, because then it will be too overwhelming and too confusing and you won't stick with it. Pick one thing from that huge guide that I put and it's in the file section always, okay, of our groups, and print that off and pick one change to make a week. Okay, that's all. Pick one change to make a week. So if you're a 5 out of 5 with your clean eating, you are getting, you're under your you are within and not below 1,200 ever, 1,200 calories a day. Never, never, never. That's starvation mode. You're better to overeat than undereat. Okay. You have to eat to lose. Okay. You also need to have good fiber, yes, lots of fiber. 4 grams of fiber and up, preferably in every snack and meal. Good fat, good lean protein, and good carbohydrates, meaning some sort of major whole grain like Ezekiel or sweet potatoes or vegetables or fruits. Those are good carbs, okay? Fats, carbs, proteins in every snack and every meal, okay? So by having those 3 implemented together, your body slowly burns and properly burns, okay, all the nutrients, the proteins, the carbohydrates, the good fats, avocado, coconut oil, olive oil, nut butters, hummus, okay? So that's part of clean eating too, is making sure that, you know, sometimes even if you're just having an apple for a snack, add a couple of almonds, okay? Or if you're just having some vegetables for a snack, add some hummus, okay? So you're actually going to be eating more than you might, and you're going to be losing more, okay? And having a whole bunch more energy. So it's a win-win, right? So that's another part of clean eating. So if you say that you have a 5 out of 5 for your clean eating, okay, daily, that means you've stayed within and not too low of what you calculated as your daily caloric intake. It means that you've eaten clean all day, okay? So it meant that you had those proper couplings of fats and proteins and carbohydrates, and that you ate at least 80% whole foods with no refined sugars or white stuff or, you know, I mean, that stuff happens. It happens, okay? So nobody's 100% perfect, and it's not reality, okay? So I'm asking for 80% good, 20% not so good, okay? So that's part of it. And then the other thing is that you have gotten 8 to 10 glasses, 8-ounce glasses of water, okay? What counts as water? Don't drink juice. It's just sugar. Don't drink it. You want orange juice? Drink an orange, okay? So don't count that as your liquid. What counts? Water. Sparkling water like Perrier or even better, I like the Nestea, doesn't have as much sodium in it. Nestea Pure Life, but there's no aspartame, okay? No aspartame or anything. It's just like a sparkling water, okay? That counts. Herbal teas count. Non-caffeinated teas. So coffee doesn't count because coffee has caffeine in it. Even decaf has caffeine in it. And for every cup of caffeinated beverage we have, let's say you had 250 mils, you would need 500 mils to replace that in water just so that you weren't dehydrated. Okay, so you can't drink coffee all day. So you need water, you need your fluids. But there's lots, like a cucumber. You can have like a whole cucumber for like 60 or 80 calories. It's filled with water. I would definitely count that as a water if you were eating that. And that's a huge snack too, right? It's one of those things that I think you actually burn more calories digesting than you do eating, and it's super yummy, especially at night. So things like that are what we're looking for when we're asking for, did you eat a 5 out of 5 today? And we're not expecting a 5 out of 5 every day. You know, sometimes, like, that's not life, right? But I just really want to put that out there because I know a lot of people have been seeing some 5s, and I'm like, well, I don't know if that's a 5 or if that's more like a 3.5, right? So it's all about educating yourself and knowing, and it's okay. But knowing is half the battle, right? So we will be posting every single day for you guys, and we want you to check in. Okay, so you're busy, you're away for the weekend, one weekend, no problem. Back on it on Monday, okay? Because it's not even about you 100%, even though this is your journey. But the whole aspect of being with the challenge group is that if you're struggling, we want to hear about it. So don't feel like, oh, everybody's so positive in there, I don't want to tell them about my day. We want to hear about it because I am telling you, if you say that you're struggling with something, I bet you there's 10 other people out there who are just relieved to hear that they're not the only ones, because this is life, and this is not making the decision to join this group and change your life and do this for yourself. You might think that it was a hard decision and now, you've made that decision. So that's it. The hard part's over. And you are so wrong, if that's the way you think, because anybody can make a decision. It's managing the decision on a daily basis that really is the key to success. Okay, so you have to learn how to manage it, and we're there to help you manage it. So please check in every day. And if you can't, in your way, just let us know, no problem. And make sure that you commit to coming back, not just for yourself and your own progress, but to help the team and to help our group, because we always have cute little homework assignments, and we just love to connect and really get to know each other. And you'll really look forward to hearing from the people in your group on a daily basis. So I'm really looking forward to working with you guys over the next 60 to 90 days. If you have any questions about anything or need some modifications in your diet or your workout or anything, just contact Mick or I. We're always here for you guys. Okay, great. Are you ready to start? Woo!